What if you could go from 0 to about 25K a month in just 6 months without a big audience, without guesswork, and without starting from scratch? Most professionals with 10 plus years of experience who go out on their own don't get stuck because they lack skills. You have tons of experience. You're not able to do that because you don't have skills. Obviously you have, because you have 10, 20 plus years of experience in a specific industry. They get stuck, and you're probably stuck because you don't have a system. I'm Sangram, and I've built over 2 companies over $100 million, written 3 books. The last book became a Wall Street Journal bestseller. Some of you have read it and are buying it and reading it right now. And also have built a life first business model, which allows me to have and make sure the life I want. Because you know what? I have, just like you, have spent about 20 years building other businesses, other people's businesses, our own company. And now I'm on the lifestyle business. So think about this. You have led go-to-market teams probably at a startup or scale revenue at companies. You have built pipeline, led teams, hit targets. You worked, signed up for a W-2 paycheck and worked instead of 40 hours, 80 hours most of your life. But when it comes to building your own consulting or a fractional business, suddenly it feels like you're guessing. You're not sure. You're not sure how to pitch your offer. You're not sure how to charge for it. You're not sure how to get 3 clients when you have actually generated $50 million pipeline for some other company. Or you're just struggling to figure out, how do I turn whatever I have in my mind into a framework or a system or a process so I know what I can do. You certainly don't like experience and skills. What you lack is that you don't have the system. And that's why what I've created is something what we're talking about is called Fractional Operating System. This solves it. Let me give you 3 examples around it. The first one is my dear friend Sue Foley. He was a former CEO, wasn't sure she could make her next mortgage payment. And you probably heard that if you have taken the fractional course, which is up on the YouTube channel. Just take it. Just take it. It's a free course. Just take it, and you'll hear her talk about how she got certified in 1 day and then ran turn personalized outreach and closed 4 clients in 30 days. Now, this is not normal, but this is possible. I'll give you another example. Dawn is a sales leader, has incredible experience, used our GTM assessment, which will be white labeled for you if you're part of the program, and just sent 20 DMs over a 4th of July holiday weekend. Can you imagine that? And he booked 8 meetings, landed paying clients, and is now building immediate momentum. I'll give you one final example, which is incredible. This is Lydia, who has spent 20 years in legal tech. So as we talk through it, and she repositioned herself on LinkedIn as a legal tech CMO, as opposed to any random go-to-market leader. She redefined her offer and became the go-to-market fractional leader for her niche, all within her first 60 days. And I can share countless examples like this, because ultimately, it's not your experience that's stopping you, it's your mindset that's stopping you. These are not outliers. These are all getting these kind of outcomes because they're not smarter than everybody else, but they're just following a structured system. The fractional operating system gives you everything you need, broken down day by day, week by week. And let me just go through that process step by step with you so that you know that this works. And again, if you become a go-to-market OS certified fractional partner, then you can literally go take the course and become one, or you will actually just use the system that I'm about to give you, literally spell it out step by step, because this is so powerful. I can't keep it to myself. My brain will explode. So here it is. The first 30 days, let me call it foundations, okay? In the first 30 days, you need to get certified in whatever framework it is. If possible, just get certified in go-to-market operating system if you don't go to market. If not, there are countless other people or other technologies, other frameworks out there that you can get certified on. Get certified. Learn how to run an assessment. Learn in a way to run this program where you can actually do something on the back end that will provide you really rich content information. So when you're talking to your client or a future client, they actually feel like you know what you're talking about. Then step number 3 within this is to set up your LinkedIn to position yourself, like Lydia, who is now for legal tech. You literally should check these people out. Dawn, Lydia, Celeste, Sue Foley, all of these people are incredible. If you look at their LinkedIn, and you look at Caitlin, who had experience with Intel and now a fractional leader, Remy, who has been a CRO for many years for PE firms and now a go-to-market fractional leader. You can just keep going. Shelli, who has been one of our newest one, is just killing it. She literally said that as soon as she sent the book, she actually got 4 meetings set up and 2 closed deals. Like, she's been in the Slack group telling all this stuff.
Got certified over the weekend. And then I had a couple of clients that have been stalled, and 2 of those are now into contract and start dates of September. Yeah, thank you.
The reason I'm saying this is that once you go through a 30-day foundations of setting your mindset up, now comes really incredible part. The goal of the first 30 days is just define your first offer and get your positioning right. That's the goal. The next 30 to 60 days, it's really when the fun begins. It's really the offer and the funnel. The offer is like refine your offers for your ICP. Just like Lydia, you can be, maybe she is for fractional CMO for legal tech. For you, it might be healthcare. It might be small startups. It might be tech-enabled startups. It might be AI-driven companies. It might be enterprise companies. I don't know. That's what we do on a coaching call. But you have to redefine your own ICP in a way so that you can then launch a newsletter or content engine that gives you that. Here's Scott Travis. He literally started writing on Substack, and look at it. Now he just posted on Slack that he is all of a sudden has over 50 people signing up. Now it may not sound a lot to you, but 50 in the right ICP can really make sure that you get 3 to 4 clients. But again, you do the math. If 3 clients are paying you 10K a month, that's 30K a month. You just do the math and you're already making 250K a year. The math makes sense. It is, you don't have to overcomplicate. That's actually stops you from getting you want. That's why the 30 to 60 days, the offer funnel is so important. In 30 to 60 days, you should be able to build your pipeline using a simple framework. We call it the 10-week challenge in our group. It's literally 3-3-3. Make sure you have 3 DMs a day. Again, not random DMs. 3 people who see your profile that fits your ICP. You send them 3 DMs. Make sure you have 2 to 3 posts a week on LinkedIn if that's where your target audience is. Make sure you do 2 to 3 posts and it's very focused on them. You're not trying to go viral. You're trying to be specific and try to have 3 meetings a week. If you follow this 3-3-3 model, 3 DMs, 3 posts, and 3 meetings, you do that for 10 weeks, folks, trust me, you're going to change the trajectory of your business. So that's about in 30 to 60 days. You're literally getting the rhythm on. In about 60 to 90 days, this is where consistency and conversion comes. You continue to refine your pitch. You continue to refine your ICP. You start sending proposals. I see that happening sometimes in 30 days, but it could take a little bit, like 60 to 90 days. You start hosting workshops or assessment, and you start closing your first retainer for about 5K or 10K per month. That's when you start feeling the confidence in you that, you know what? The next stage is really to scale the business, to scale yourself. What you don't want is to have too many clients where you are completely locked in a room and you're spending all of your time in prospecting for 80-90% of the time and maybe another 80-90%. And the reason the math is not 100% is because we all work too hard for this. The point of you being at 10-20 years of experience is that you already have worked too hard. You don't need to do that. That's when the 90 to 120 day scaling comes. You need to land your 3 to 5 clients in the first 90 to 120 days. You start building about 20 to 25K per month business. And now you start saying, you know what? I need to block Mondays and Fridays to plan and to figure out what I need to do. And I'll work very hard for these 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, and I'm going to run my life around this. Start running your life first consulting business, not creating the grind for yourself. You've done that too long. Some of you have been working in it for 10, 20, 30, 40 years now. And it's time for you to bring all of that back and say, you know what? What I need to focus on is a life first business. This is how you build a real business around your experience without any fluff, without a big audience, without ads. And I keep saying that because I want you to know that you're not a robot. You're not an AI bot that needs to send a whole bunch of messages to thousands of people. You have genuine credibility and experience. And all I want for you is to believe in yourself. All I want for you is to have the confidence that you have a framework and a system that makes it happen. Most people try to do it yourself their own way, try to make it out. They try to create frameworks, they try to create funnels, they try to write LinkedIn, they try to create their website, they try to create the SOWs, and in all, they are just burnt out. You might be already there or feeling that. Stop doing that. Use existing frameworks, join a community that will help you get on some of these things faster, and start getting out there and talking to your right ICP, because that's change one. The smart ones, they follow the proven system. Now, the GTM OS that we do, it's white labeled, it's client ready, it is used by hundreds of leaders right now. And this isn't a theory, this is what actually works in the field. So you can go check out all of these people. Here's the marketplace listing of all the people. You can just scroll through it. You can go to the go-to marketplace right now and you can see all of these people with incredible experience who are building a lifestyle business, and they are just like you, have 10, 20 plus years of experience. That's what a fractional operating system will deliver for you. If you want to see how it works, click on the description. It's up there somewhere here or down here, and you can join it and you can watch what we created, a fractional operating system course that is free, so you can see it, how it works. And after that, if it makes sense, join. If not, find something, but don't stop believing in yourself. Thank you.